Hey everyone, in this video we are going to create cinematic lower thirds from scratch in Fusion. So let's get started. Just go to the effects panel, search for adjustment clip and drag it onto your timeline. Then right click the adjustment clip and select open in Fusion. Let's start building our design. Grab a rectangle node from the toolbar and click this little button to preview it in the left view. Next, take a background node and connect your rectangle to the background node. Now connect the rectangle to the main pipeline so we can see it in the final preview. Grab a merge node and drag it over to the pipeline. When the line changes color, release it. Then just connect the background node to the merge node. Our rectangle appears in the final preview. Let's give it some color. Select the background node and you can pick a solid color, or if you want something more interesting, switch the color type to gradient. Now you can choose two colors for your gradient. Click on the little rectangles to pick the colors and slide them to adjust the gradient. Looks good. Resize the rectangle. You can do it by dragging the edges, or if you want more precise control, just use the width and height sliders in the inspector panel. Once that's done, position it wherever you want on the screen. Let's make it look a bit more modern. Change the border style to round and increase the corner radius to around 0.25. Yep, that's looking much better. Before we animate our rectangle, let's add some text. We'll come back to the rectangle in a bit. Grab a text plus node from the toolbar, preview it in the left viewer, and type in your text. Here, let's type the creator's name. Choose a font and color that fits your design. Resize the text so it looks just right. Now let's connect it to the main pipeline. You don't need to manually add a merge node. Just connect the output of the text node to the merge node, and Fusion will automatically create it. Finally, position the text over the rectangle and adjust the size until it fits. Now let's grab another text plus node for the subtitle. Connect it to this merge node and type in your text. Style it to match your design, but keep it smaller than the main title. Pick a color that stands out against the background. Our design is really coming together. Now let's bring it to life using the magic of keyframes. So let's start by animating our rectangle. Go to frame 0 and in the inspector, push the rectangle slightly to the left using the center X value and set the level to 0. Add keyframes for both. Now move 10 frames forward. Bring the level back to 1 and reset the center X to its original spot. That's it. Let's play it. Now we want our rectangle to gently fade out after a few seconds. Let's say at frame 130. Add a keyframe to the level value and move 10 frames forward. And bring the level to 0. Let's replay. You might have noticed that the rectangle's movement feels a bit abrupt. It starts and stops too suddenly. That doesn't look very polished, so let's fix it. Make sure your node is selected, then open the spline tool. Click zoom to fit so you can see your keyframes clearly. Now select your keyframes, both center and level, and smooth the in and out animation. Our rectangle is done, so now let's do the same thing for the text. Select your first text node and go to frame 8. Under the Layout tab, tweak the center X value to push the text slightly to the right. Then, under the Shading tab, set the opacity to 0 and add a keyframe. Also add a keyframe for the center X value. Now move about 8 frames forward. Bring the opacity back to 1 and adjust the center X value to return the text to its original position. This makes the movement feel more natural and realistic. If you want, you can also add a little motion blur. Turn it on and set the quality to around 5 or 6. Now let's animate the text to fade out. Go to frame 130, add a keyframe for the opacity, then move 10 frames forward and bring the opacity down to 0. Alright, let's animate the second text. Go to frame 16, right whenever main title appears. Under the Layout tab, adjust the center Y value to move the text slightly up. Then, in the Shading tab, set the opacity to 0 and add a keyframe. Don't forget to add a keyframe for the center Y value too. Now move 5 frames forward, bring the opacity back to 1, and tweak the center Y value to bring this text smoothly back to its original position. Don't forget to ease out the keyframes for both text nodes in the Spline tool. Easing gives our text smooth, natural animation. Let's play it one more time. Yep, that looks really good. Great job if you followed along. You have done the hard work. Now don't forget to save your design either in your regular bins or even better in your power bins so you can reuse it anytime. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, make sure you like this video and subscribe for more tutorials like this.